Hello and welcome back to our lesson from Smart Time 10 about the movies. Last time we looked at movie schedules, talking about different genres and describing movies and reading movie schedules. This time we're going to focus on a dialogue you can talk to with your friend about going to the movies. So we have our dialogue. I will read it. This time you just listen. There are 4 missing words. Afterwards we're going to go through those as well. This time just listen. Alan: Hi Bill, do you fancy to the cinema tomorrow evening? Bill: Okay, why not? What's on? Alan: Well, personally I'm fond of science fiction films, so I'd like to see cowboys and aliens. What do you think? Bill: Sorry Alan, but to be honest, I can't stand science fiction films. I prefer comedies. Alan: Well, there's one called Mr. Popper's Penguins. Bill: I haven't heard of it. What's it about? Alan: It's about a businessman. Life changes when he inherits 6 penguins. Bill: Who's in it? Alan: It stars Jim Carrey. Bill: I like a lot. Alan: Great. I think the film starts at 7, so let's outside the cinema at 6:30. Bill: Okay, see you there. So that was the dialogue. If there are any words you don't understand, you can look them up in a dictionary. What I want you to do as well is just look at the schedule and look at the dialogue. You will see there's lots of things the same. We've got science fiction film, cowboys and aliens. Cowboys and aliens, science fiction. Mr. Popper's Penguins, what's it about? It's about a businessman whose life changes when he inherits 6 penguins. There are similar things from the schedule and the dialogue because you look at the schedule and then you talk about it in your dialogue. So what I want you to do is pause the video and answer question 1, 2, 3 and 4. We have 4 missing words and there is A, B or C. So you need to choose the correct answer. Once you've done this, start the video again and we'll go through the answers together. While the video is paused, make sure you read the dialogue and understand it. If there's any vocabulary you don't understand, check it in a dictionary. Good luck. Okay, if you started the video, you should have your answers. Let's go through them together. Number 1 is going. Do you fancy going to the cinema? Number 2, whose. W-H-O-S-E, whose. It's about a businessman whose life changes. Okay? It's not talking about a person. It is him talking about himself. It is his life. Whose life? His life. Number 3, I like him. Jim Carrey is a male. I like him. And number 4 is meet. You meet your friends outside the cinema, okay? When you see your friends, you meet them. So this time, we'll read the dialogue with our correct words. I will be Alan. You can be Bill. Hi Bill, do you fancy going to the cinema tomorrow evening? Well, personally, I'm fond of science fiction films, so I'd like to see cowboys and aliens. What do you think? Well, there's one called Mr. Popper's Penguins. It's about a businessman whose life changes when he inherits 6 penguins. It stars Jim Carrey. Great, I think this film starts at 7, so let's meet outside the cinema at 6:30. Perfect, I hope you read Bill's parts. If you want to practice after the video, you can read the dialogue on your own, or you can read it with friends and family, each of you being Bill and Alan. Next thing, we've got 4 phrases. 1, 2, 3, 4. These phrases are underlined, okay? And they are all to do with these on the board. The same as in the box. We have expressing likes. Smiley face, you like it, it's good, it's great. Things that talk about it being good. Expressing dislikes, sad face. You don't like it, it's boring. Not a movie you want to watch. Asking about plot. This is what is the movie about. It is the story. If we look here, the plot is this sentence here. And asking about acting. This is talking about who's in the movie. Which famous celebrity, actor or actress is in the movie. So, there are 4 underlined sentences and 4 different things. Expressing likes, expressing dislikes, asking about plot, asking about acting. What I want you to do is match the underlined phrase to the category. Which category is it in? Once you've done that, you can practice swapping different phrases for one another. There are lots of different things that you can change and you can say. So, pause the video and just match the underlined sentences with the category here. Once you're done, play the video again, we'll go through some answers and we'll set you a little task to do at home. Good luck. Did you manage to match the underlined phrases to the category? Let's see if you were right. So we have here, expressing likes. Repeat after me. Expressing likes. The phrase in the dialogue is, I'm fond of. I'm fond of. And instead of I'm fond of, you can use I really like or I'm keen on. The next one, expressing dislikes. Expressing dislikes. This one, I can't stand. I can't stand. Instead, you can say, I just hate. I find it boring or difficult. Okay? Number 3, asking about the plot. What's it about? What's it about? This one you can change. What's the main plot? Can you tell me the storyline? What's it about? And the last one, asking about acting. Who's in it? Who's in it? This one, we can say, who stars in it? Is the cast any good? So we can swap all of these underlined phrases with different ones from the categories here. So your last activity that you can do at home, and I would love to see and read what you've got in the comments below. You've got 2 things to do. Number 1, you can use part 6 to write a dialogue about Cinderella using the questions and information. So here we have some questions about the movie, and upside down, some information about the movie. If you have a friend or family member who can help you, one of you can ask the questions, one of you can answer. If you don't, you can use the information to write your own dialogue similar to this. Try and use some different words from these categories instead of the ones in the book. If you don't want to do that, you can write a dialogue about any movie. A movie you love, the last movie you went to see. Again, the same thing. You can use this dialogue to help you. You can write about the schedule you did for last lesson because it has the plot already and it also has the cast. So you can use this to help you write a dialogue, or your schedule you wrote last lesson to help you write a dialogue, as they both have the information you need. Remember to try and change the underlined phrases to different ones from the categories. You can even change the time, the place, the plot. You can change it all. I would love to read your dialogues in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this lesson on movies and found it interesting. Goodbye.